Spain left it until the very last moments, but Merino's dramatic winner sent La Roja into the World Cup quarter-finals and shattered Cristiano Ronaldo's final dream of lifting football's biggest trophy. How did Spain finally break Portugal's resistance, and why did Merino prove to be the unexpected hero? Watch the full story to relive all the drama. Belgium produced one of their finest displays of the 2026 World Cup as they swept aside the United States with an emphatic 4-1 victory in the round of 16. While the scoreline highlighted Belgium's attacking quality, one player who truly stood out was Arsenal forward Leandro Trossard. His pace, creativity, and intelligent movement played a massive role in tearing apart the American defense from the first whistle to the last. Right from kickoff, Trossard looked full of confidence every time he got on the ball. Rather than staying out wide, he regularly drifted into central areas to combine with Belgium's attackers and create overloads in dangerous positions. His clever movement constantly dragged USA defenders out of shape, opening up spaces that Belgium made full use of throughout the match. Trossard's impact wasn't limited to what he did in possession. He worked tirelessly off the ball, pressing the American back line high up the pitch and helping Belgium win possession back whenever the USA tried to build from the back. His energy set the standard for the rest of the team and allowed Belgium to keep the pressure on for long periods. Whenever Belgium went forward, Trossard seemed to be involved in almost every dangerous move. His quick passing, sharp decision-making, and willingness to take on defenders gave Belgium another dimension in attack. Even when he wasn't providing the final pass, his movement created space for his teammates to find dangerous positions inside the penalty area. As Belgium continued to dominate, the confidence within Rudi Garcia's side became more and more obvious. Every successful attack lifted the team's belief, and Trossard remained at the heart of much of their best football. His composure on the ball and determination to keep driving forward ensured Belgium never allowed the United States to find a way back into the contest, despite conceding a late consolation goal. For Arsenal supporters, this performance was yet another reminder of just how valuable Trossard can be on the biggest stage. He's often praised for his versatility, but this match also showed his ability to dictate the tempo of attacks while remaining a genuine goal threat. It was a complete performance that highlighted both his technical ability and his relentless work rate. With a convincing 4-1 win sending Belgium through to the World Cup quarter-finals, confidence within Rudi Garcia's squad is continuing to grow. If Leandro Trossard can maintain this outstanding level of performance, Belgium will believe they have every chance of going deep into the tournament and challenging for football's biggest prize. Spain left it incredibly late, but when the decisive moment finally arrived, it was Arsenal midfielder Mikel Merino who stepped up to become the hero. Coming off the bench with fresh legs and plenty of determination, Merino struck deep into stoppage time to hand Spain a dramatic 1-0 victory over Portugal in the World Cup round of 16. The result not only booked Spain's place in the quarter-finals but also brought an emotional end to Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup journey. From the opening whistle, Spain looked eager to stamp their authority on the game. They controlled possession, moved the ball quickly and constantly searched for gaps in Portugal's defensive line. Their first real opportunity arrived after just 8 minutes when Dani Olmo threaded a perfectly weighted first-time pass into the path of Mikel Oyarzabal. It was the sort of chance strikers dream about, but much to everyone's surprise, Oyarzabal guided his left-footed effort wide despite staying onside. That early miss did not discourage Spain. Instead, it seemed to inspire them to push even harder. Lamine Yamal once again showed why so many people consider him one of the brightest young talents in world football. His fearless dribbling caused Portugal plenty of problems, and in the 16th minute he almost produced a spectacular opener with a curling effort heading towards the far corner. Portugal goalkeeper Diogo Costa had other ideas. The shot-stopper produced one of the finest moments of the match with an outstanding double save. He first denied Yamal with a brilliant fingertip stop before reacting instantly to keep out Alex Bina's follow-up attempt. It was the kind of goalkeeping display that kept Portugal alive during Spain's dominant spell. Although Spain enjoyed more of the ball, Portugal gradually settled into the contest and started to threaten themselves. Their best opportunity before half-time came from a cleverly worked short corner routine. Nuno Mendes unleashed a fierce strike that looked destined for the top corner, only for Pedro Porro to divert the effort onto his own crossbar while desperately trying to defend. Spain survived, but only just. The match remained finely balanced as both teams headed into the dressing room with the score still goalless. It had been an entertaining first half full of attacking football, excellent saves and plenty of near misses. The only thing missing was the goal everyone inside the stadium had been waiting for. Portugal suffered a major setback shortly after the restart when Nuno Mendes was forced off injured. The talented fullback had been one of Portugal's strongest performers, especially when dealing with the dangerous Lamine Yamal. His departure meant Nelson Semedo was handed the difficult task of trying to contain the Spanish winger for the remainder of the match. Spain sensed an opportunity and immediately increased the pressure. Dani Olmo continued pulling the strings in midfield, while Pedri found pockets of space around the edge of Portugal's penalty area. One lovely piece of skill from Olmo created a shooting chance for his Barcelona teammate, but Renato Veiga threw himself into the path of the effort with a brave block that summed up Portugal's defensive commitment. Alex Bina also tested Costa once again with a powerful low strike, but the Portuguese goalkeeper remained equal to everything Spain produced. As the clock ticked down, it began to feel as though extra time was becoming inevitable. Portugal's defense continued to hold firm, while Spain searched for one final breakthrough. Spain manager Luis de la Fuente then decided it was time to change things. He introduced fresh legs in the shape of Ferran Torres, Fabian Ruiz, and Mikel Merino. It proved to be a masterstroke. Rather than simply adding energy, the substitutes completely changed the tempo of Spain's attacks and gave Portugal new problems to solve during the closing stages. Then came the moment that decided everything. Deep into stoppage time, Merino played a clever quick free kick before immediately sprinting into space behind Ruben Dias. Ferran Torres spotted the run perfectly and slipped an intelligent return pass into his path. With remarkable composure under immense pressure, the Arsenal midfielder calmly slotted the ball into the near bottom corner to spark wild celebrations among the Spain players and supporters. Portugal threw everything forward in the final seconds. Bernardo Silva and João Neves both managed to get on the end of dangerous crosses inside the penalty area, but neither could direct their headers on target. Spain defended with incredible determination, refusing to let their late advantage slip away as the final whistle confirmed their place in the last 8. For Cristiano Ronaldo, however, it was a heartbreaking ending. At 41 years of age, the legendary forward had already admitted this tournament would be the final World Cup of his extraordinary career. He entered the competition hoping to add the one major trophy that had always escaped him, but Spain's disciplined defending and Merino's dramatic winner ensured that dream would remain unfulfilled. Ronaldo leaves the World Cup as one of football's greatest ever players, even if the famous trophy never found its way into his collection. As for Spain, this victory once again highlighted the incredible depth within Luis de la Fuente's squad. While the young stars grabbed plenty of attention throughout the match, it was an experienced substitute who ultimately delivered the decisive moment. Mikel Merino reminded everyone why he remains such a valuable player, producing a match-winning contribution when his country needed it most. Spain now march confidently into the quarter-finals, full of belief that they have everything required to challenge for another World Cup crown. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.